I'm Rachel Ankeny. I'm in the departments of philosophy and history at the University of Adelaide in Australia. My original background is in what's called history and philosophy of science, and my research in general looks at biology and biomedical sciences, but particularly with a focus on practices. So a lot of what I'm interested in is contemporary biological practices and the ways in which they intersect with epistemology. In other words, how we know things and what we know in its context. And so a big part of my research looks literally at what scientists are doing in the current moment, particularly around experimental organisms. So my major project at the moment, which has been funded by the Australian Research Council, is called Organisms in Us. And the subtitle gives you a sense of what we're really focused on, how living things help us to understand our world. So we're looking at a whole range of ways in which different types of scientists from diverse fields, such as ecology, molecular biology, scientists who do field work and scientists who work in the lab, the ways in which they choose the organisms that they work on and how they use them to establish what they think is reliable knowledge, which is a classic philosophical question. What we're hoping is that that work can also have impacts in terms of understandings of what makes science reliable, what makes the knowledge produced for it useful, and when perhaps it may not be as useful because of the kinds of conceptual assumptions that may be embedded unwittingly into the practices.